Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's official prices. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Alright, so we got a bunch of releases coming out this week. Let's take a look at the official prices. So first off, we had the Codex Leagues of Votann, and that is $60 USD or $70 Canadian. Then we also have direct only Codex Leagues of Votann Collector's Edition, and that is $110 USD or $130 Canadian. So typical $50 premium on the Collector's Edition Codex. It is going to have the same content. You're still going to have the digital code for each for the Warhammer app, just paying for a little bit nicer of a presentation. No surprises there. Next, we have the brand new Epic Hero, Buri Ignarsson. And he's going to be coming in at $42 USD or $53 Canadian, right in line with the other characters from the Leagues of Votann. And next we have the Arcanist Evaluator, and he's going to be coming in at $38 USD or $48 Canadian. So keeping in mind that these guys are little and squatty, no surprises that they're a little bit cheaper than like your typical Space Marine character. Then we have the Memnir Strategist next, and he is $38 USD or $48 Canadian. And then we have the Chthonian Earthshakers. So you're going to get two in a pack right here. These are the artillery pieces. Definitely some nice looking models. Each one is like a little mini diorama on a base, and they're coming in at $58 for two or $67.50 Canadian. And next we have the Ironkin Steeljacks. So you're going to get three of the Steeljacks in the pack. You're going to have a dual build option on these, and they are $60 USD or $70 Canadian. And next we have the new Capricus Mini Battle Tank or Scout Transport, and this is going to be coming in at $60 USD or $75 Canadian. And I am a massive fan of this model. I will definitely be picking some up for my Leagues of Votann army. And then next, moving over to the Combat Patrol. So the new Leagues of Votann Combat Patrol going to be $170 USD or $200 Canadian. So no surprises there, right in line with your typical Combat Patrols. I do like the look and style of this one. The old one was definitely good, definitely a nice setup. This one's a little bit different. I think overall it's got a little bit more like cool versatility to it, but losing the bikes is definitely a little bit of a bummer. But I think if you already have that one, this one actually goes along really nicely with it. So definitely cool if you're able to grab the old one and then grab the new one. You're going to have a nice starting Votann army. And then moving on from there, we have the data cards and dice. So the data cards are coming in at $35 USD or $41 Canadian. And then the Leagues of Votann dice are coming in at $33.50 USD or $38 Canadian. And I do actually really like the look and style of these dice. They got the Leagues of Votann faction symbol on the 6 face. Really cool coloring with that sea green. But of course, the dice boycott continues. Alright, and then moving over to the Space Marines. So first off, we have the Salamanders, Vulcan Heston. Awesome model right here. I will definitely be picking up this new Vulcan. He is a brand new plastic kit with multiple head options, coming in at $45 USD or $55 Canadian. And then we also have the new Salamanders Combat Patrol. So $170 for the Combat Patrol or $200 Canadian. And again, really nice, very thematic Combat Patrol. You're going to get Agrex Agatone, so this will go along perfectly with Vulcan Heston. And then we got one little speeder, we've got 10 Infernus Marines, we've got 3 Eradicators, and then 5 Assault Intercessors. So very thematic, the perfect starting point to any Salamander's army. Toss Vulcan in here and you've got a great start. And probably somewhere around like 600 to 650 points if you toss Vulcan in with them. Really, really cool. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint, tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop or gaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. And then we have the new Salamanders dice set, $33.50 USD or $38 Canadian. And I get what they were going for here with like the fire dice, but I'd much rather see the actual like faction dice be the color of the faction itself. But it doesn't matter because the dice boycott continues. Alright, and then moving over to Chaos. First we have the World Eaters Slaughterbound. So first option to pick him up individually, $42 USD or $53 Canadian. And then we also have for the Death Guard, the Lord of Poxes for individual sale. And once again, $42 USD or $53 Canadian. And then moving over to Black Library, we have the Lords of Silence, the illustrated and annotated hardback edition. And this is coming in at $40 USD or $47.50 Canadian. And then we have the High Calls Oath in paperback coming in at $17.99 USD or $21.99 Canadian. And then last but not least, we have the Astra Militarum Final Deployment in paperback, and this one once again $17.99 USD or $21.99 Canadian. So lots of awesome stuff coming out this week. Definitely a big week for the Leagues of Votann, but we got some Space Marines in there with the Salamanders. We got a little bit of Chaos character action. We got some nice books coming. Let me know what you're most excited about, what you're going to be picking up. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.